Yes, people, welcome back to another episode of Real Ball Talk. Hope everyone's blessed. Happy Friday to everyone, of course. For a lot of people, it'll be the start of the weekend. So yeah, hope everybody's blessed and looking forward to that. Do you know what you telling me, bro?
Yeah, good man. Good. Like Arsenal just came off a good win. God knows how that
Yeah,
happened. I think we're all still in a bit of
yeah,
shock. But on to United, man. We said win, lose or draw. This United game has to be a win regardless. So yeah, man. Good.
yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I think the United game is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting still. So obviously we got Hodge, who's like big on the Twitch, comment on. He's literally just shouted me now to say he's gonna be on in a sec. So we should see him very shortly. So big him up. And yeah, obviously people first thing to do is smash the likes, subscribe to RBT if you're new. And then we put a link in as well to Hodge's Twitch. So do go check it out. Like I said, he's doing big things on there. He's growing really, really fast. And yeah, like he talks about all kind of different football. Very insightful brother. So I'm sure everyone will see that when he's on shortly. And then obviously our guy Jeff will be on in a sec too. Obviously Rash, as you all know, it's Ramadan. So this month he can only bless us with his presence a few times. But yeah, big up Rash as always. Anyway, he's left a few messages actually in the live chat, which I'll read out at the end, which just touch on some of the pressure that goes around the world. You know, we never like to run away from that. Uh, so yeah, man. Obviously, Jalil before Hodge jumps on in a sec. Um, what we saying, man? What we saying? Do we just want to touch on pick up KD in the building? I already you, KD, man. You never hide, bro. You never hide, bro. Even though Arsenal don't get the better of Chelsea that often, even though we beat you the last 3 times on the bridge, which is a weird stat. But yeah, man, you never hide, bro. What happened? Tell me what happened still. I have a feeling I know what happened, but yeah, man. Do you know, like that game was kind of mad. Bare mistakes from both sides. But Arsenal got the job done, and in the battle for top four, it was a massive, massive win. So before we just talk on United when Hodge is on, like just quick thoughts on that Arsenal Chelsea game. What are you saying?
Yeah, man. Battle for top four is not there for me. I still can't see it. You know, I'm not.
Still.
Well, you got to think about it. I'll tell you this: we won our last out of the 4 games we just had, 12 points. We taken 9 points that I predicted. Then we can talk. What we beat Chelsea? It's back on. Like, come on, man, it's not back on, bro. That's for me anyway. But that game was quite interesting to watch. To be fair, I think I predicted 2-0 Chelsea. I didn't know where the goals were coming from because I think in the last 4 games, 3 games prior to that, we only scored 1 goal, and that was a deflection from my guy Odegaard and that. So I was just thinking, where's the goals coming from? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't see anything.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I don't really see it. I don't see anything cracking. I don't see where we're going. But I think where it went downhill for Chelsea, yeah. Yes, Jeff in the building.
Yes, big up, Jeff, man.
Yeah, man. I think where it went downhill for Chelsea, in my opinion,
yeah,
changes.
the left side of defense.
I think well, the whole defense, even that's where Nketiah got caught out. Christensen,
he did.
The whole defense is to blame, but too many changes. I think with Rudiger, Nketiah, Rudiger, and Thiago played the back 3 there. I don't care who's on the left or right side. I don't think we would have scored that many goals in it. So yeah, man, that's what I see it went down. But it was good to see that from Arsenal. From honest with you, been wanting to see something like that for a long time from us. But I didn't think it would come against Chelsea. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, happy with the performance, man. Yeah, man. Tomorrow's a must-win game, regardless. Top 5. I've now changed my mind. I predicted top 6. I predicted 6th place. I'm going for 5th. We're gonna end the season 5th this season. So yeah, that's where I stand at the moment.
Nah, say no more. Well said. Obviously, let me read out some of the chats. Obviously, 9 people already in the building. Big up every single one of you on a Friday. We love
big
that.
One.
We appreciate it.
We know why you're here.
So smash the likes. Obviously, if you're new to RBT, subscribe. But yeah, big up every single one of you. Big KD saying also Werner and Sarr, that left-hand side can't ball out against under 18s. I'm gonna get on to Sarr in a moment because that guy is shambolic. I think Werner was all right. I don't rate Werner at all.
Werner
clarify that.
Werner was the best Werner's the best.
Let me clarify. I don't rate Werner. However, he doesn't deserve to be mentioned in the same sentence as Saar, bro. Saar was scandalous, but we'll get on to that. Big up Dermo in the building. Big up the guys. Big up Dermo as always. And go subscribe to the Near Post podcast. Go show them love, people. Team Soccer, Johnny in the building. Hey, big up Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Top baller, man. Hope you're blessed, my brother. Been a minute still, but I know Jalil's still been kicking. But yeah,
I'm
man,
still there. Still there.
We'll link up soon, Johnny. Big up Don Apps. Hey, man, like AP in the building, you know.
Hey,
AP. Hey, great win midweek for the Gunners. Hopefully, it's a confidence boost. The boys need to finish the season, bro. We need you back on soon, man. Gonna shout you about doing that, bro. But hope you're blessed, my guy. We'll talk. Eddie. Hey, I don't know about Nketiah being the goal, but he deserves his flowers for now after 2 goals. I don't like the guy, but I gotta give credit where it's due. Top performance from Xhaka. I can't even deny he was good. He was good. First numbing of his career. He was good still. I ain't gonna hate. He was good. And then he was good. Xhaka was very good. Xhaka was better than only for me. Might have been man of the match. I know they gave it to Nketiah, but obviously because of the goals, but I thought Nketiah was a bit up and down, but he was a threat. But yeah, Jeff, man, like we spoke on before the game. We said that Saga on the left-hand side of Chelsea is a bit mad. People should watch out for him. I think everyone now knows why.
Yeah, man, he's shaky to say the least. I'm sure he only played because actually he's played quite a few times this season. I'm not sure why Rudiger didn't play, but that's Rudiger's normal berth in it or position, whatever you want to call it. So this Saar guy done himself no favors, man. He is shaky.
Yo, big up Hodge, bro. What are you saying,
bro?
No, I'm all good, man. My bad. I'm actually so sorry.
No worries, bro. No worries. Obviously, for everyone that doesn't know, as I said at the beginning, big up Hodge, big on the Twitch. Like covers all football, like not just Man United. So yeah, big up, brother, man. We appreciate you joining us today, for real.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. So it's always a pleasure, man. It's always a pleasure. I'm here with like 3 Gooners, fam. Let's talk ball.
yeah. 100. So Jeff, Hodge, we were just finishing up, just talking very quickly on the Arsenal Chelsea game. So just Jeff, just give me a final roundup on that still.
I want to say that first half was terrible, like from both teams. Like there were so many mistakes, but the end result is the end result, man. So we did what we needed to do. We got the win, and Nketiah did well. Did he get offered a new? I've heard he got a new contract offer or something.
Apparently he's been offered a contract a few times still.
Yeah. Chill. So there's been another one. So I don't know. This might be improved following Wednesday. Who knows? But he done himself some favors out there. He did well. Don't know if he deserves a new contract, but yeah, well done to him. And yeah, we got the win, man. So we need to carry that into tomorrow's game, because either way, if we don't win tomorrow's game, we're still in trouble, because you got West Ham the following week, which is going to be a massive game. So we kind of have to capitalize on United's bad form and our recent win.
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's like a good segue to talk about United. Like, Hodge, bro, I saw a bit of your aftermath, after the United game on Tuesday against Liverpool. Bro, like, how you feeling now, man?
Bro, you know what it is? It's you get what you deserve, innit? You get what you deserve. Wait, if you guys don't get 3 points tomorrow, I would be disappointed. This like yo, hear me out. You guys lost. Is it 2 games on the trot? Southampton, Brighton. 3.
Yeah.
Bro, you guys could have lost 10 on the trot. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. We're bad. We're bad from defense. I won't even say midfield. We don't have a midfield. We're bad from defense to attack. Like, no word of a lie. As much as people are against the Brer, we're banking on CR7. That's all it is. We're banking on him. And to be fair, we're pretty fortunate because he does have a good record against Arsenal. Like this year and like even years ago. from when he
Punishes
was.
us.
Sorry, bro.
He punishes us, man.
Yeah, no, bro, that's it. But the thing is you need to create for the guy in order for him to punish you. And like, I don't know what you guys' verdict is on Bruno Fernandes, but that guy don't create shit. Like,
yeah, let's not get onto him, please, man.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? Like living off scraps. But nah, man, fair play to Arsenal. Like, I was gonna touch on one thing. Like, I'm not too sure if you guys touched on it, but I feel like as much as you guys have looked good, and I feel like Arteta has built, like, I feel like the young players in attack, they gel so nicely for you guys. Like, and I've always said it, like, with young players, you're gonna get inconsistency in it. Like, it's just part of the game. But I feel like against Chelsea, I'm not gonna credit him for it. As much as I have nothing against the guy, I feel like he just stumbled across Nketiah. Because I think Lacazette was the man. And then I only found out today, I think it's COVID, or was it an injury?
Yeah, I think COVID related.
COVID related. And when I was watching you guys, like, I'll be honest, I had you guys to lose 3-4 against Chelsea. As much as I think Chelsea are poor, but Nketiah gave you guys something completely different up front. Like, it's just, he was too direct. He was the complete opposite of Lacazette. Complete opposite. And I get it. Like, maybe he's not the best of finishers. Like, I'm not an Arsenal fan, so I don't know the ins and outs as to why he doesn't start, this and that. But it's just, he was direct. And the one thing I know about any defender is the one thing they hate most is any player just picking up the ball and constantly running at them. And he was a pest. He was a pest, and he took his first goal so sweetly. Like, the second one, mistake. But at the end of the day, you got to capitalize. And now, man, like, I've got you guys 2-0 winners. If we're generous, maybe 2-1. We might get ourselves like a little penalty, a little set piece.
Yeah, I guess, like, obviously with Nketiah, the reason he probably hasn't been playing is all around game is not probably at the required level to play for a top, what should be a top team like Arsenal. But I will say that the other day he actually looked okay. I ain't gonna deny that, and he's been a bit better recently off the bench. I don't want to discredit the guy too much. I don't think we should still give him a new contract because that will be the classic reactionary shit that Arsenal do. But he was a threat still, and if Lacazette had played, would he have done the same? Nah, because he's a completely different type of player. So, yeah, at the same time, I see what you say. You can't really give Arteta credit for it because Lacazette wasn't fit anyway. He had to play Nketiah. So it's something that worked by chance. But fair play to the guy, innit? Can't hate on Nketiah too much today still.
Yeah, he took his chance as well. It's just, like, as an overall presence, like, to be the lone striker every day. Most teams have a lone striker now, innit? Like, he hasn't got enough to be a lone striker. And if you've rejected how many different contracts, maybe it's just best we just cut ties. Like, if you help us get top 4, you help us get top 4. But we still need something else. Like, Nketiah is still probably a Premier League striker to me, but I just wouldn't say necessarily the top half. Like, maybe
he's a bottom half striker. Bottom half striker, realistically.
So who would you guys want?
Man, I like the Nunes guy from Benfica. Like, he looks like a unit. Looks like he can finish. You seen a report that apparently we're looking at Jesus.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I'll have him.
Jesus is a good player. I just don't know about a striker though.
I feel like, I don't know. For me, I feel like he could do that link up stuff. And again, this comes into what I said initially a year ago. We're gonna have to try and error players. Look at Willian. Do you know what I mean? We thought he could have come in and bring that Chelsea player to us, but he didn't. So this might be a try and error. Might think, okay, cool. We don't need someone like him. We're still trying. We're still building, man. So with Jesus, I'll take him because he is kind of proven in the Prem. He's not the best, but he's proven. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Only thing with Jesus, I would say, because he's a link man. That means you are now saying that the goals have to come from out wide.
That's okay.
So, we're confident then that Saka and Martinelli, whoever is, are going to elevate to that level that we need.
This is the thing. Well, I'm not trying to make a comparison here, but you look at Liverpool and you look at fucking City. Everything they do comes from wide. They have a link-up guy up top, Firmino normally, or Foden for City, and everything. All the goals comes from Mahrez, comes from Sterling, comes from Salah, comes from Mane. Why not adapt that, man? You know, strikers might not be as permanent as they need to be at these days. You know what I mean?
I hear that, but I mean, man, say y'all signing Haaland though, so.
Oh yeah, true.
That goals ain't gonna be coming from the wing anymore after that. Still,
Yeah,
those men are still like kids. Like Mahrez and that, they're like 7-8 years deep in the Prem. Sterling's near enough a decade in, so like it's a different kind of thing from out wide.
But you know what? A few people have said that they don't rate this Nunes brother at all much. What do you think about him, Hodge? I've seen him a bit. Seems like a good finisher, but I don't know about his all-around play. What are you saying about him? You seen him much?
I haven't seen much. Like I've seen little highlights. I've seen against Benfica when Liverpool played against them. The one thing I would say about him is stone cold finisher. Like some of the finishes that I've seen. Now somebody was telling me, yeah, like he's outperforming his XG. As much as I hate stats, but like XG is one that I can't ignore. Like he's putting away chances that not many strikers are putting away, and that's not sustainable. And I've seen like a little catalogue of his goals this year. Some of them are elite finishes. Like I'm talking Lewandowski, Benzema level. But the thing that a lot of people like, because Man United are looking at him. Man United are looking at him. I think Chelsea are looking at him.
Everyone.
The one thing a lot of people have said about him is good finisher, but gameplay limited, man. Like very limited. That's why I think he's the complete opposite of what you guys should be going for. Like I'm an advocate whenever it comes to Arsenal. I'm like, you guys should be over one player this summer. If you guys get him, he fits into your team like a glove because he gives you that link up, that hold up, but also in front of goal, he's mint. He can put the ball in the back of the net, and that's Ivan Toney. And I don't even think he'll cost you, man, as much as Darwin Núñez. I really don't.
I think Núñez should be the main striker though, because we need two in reality.
I think
you rate Toney at that level.
See, you know what it is? Like with Toney, it's like in the beginning of the season, I never rated him. I never rated him, and that's why like it takes a lot out of me to admit that he's good. And like whenever I don't rate a player, I'm gonna take time out and study their game. And ever since I started watching him more in depth, I'm like, yo. I'm thinking of like how Ten Hag wants to play at Man United next year, and I'm thinking like the hold up and the link up is one of the best in the league. Now, of course, is there better out there? 100%. There's definitely better players out there than Ivan Toney. But in terms of value for money, bro, I'm hearing 40, 45 million. 40, 45 million, you can't go wrong.
40 is respectable. 40 is respectable for a striker.
Haji, let me ask you a question, because you want your team. So I did want to ask a question to you because I speak to a lot of United fans and they're at this world, bro. I'll be honest with you, I slaughter them all the time. But from what John said about you, though, you seem to have a different perspective on things, which is always good to see. Now, in terms of this process with United, right? I see a lot of United fans say, "Oh, we don't deserve this. Why do we deserve this?" I'm like, well, why do you deserve to win titles? Like, you need to build, and you've had what, 4 to 5 different managers since Alex, and no one's really worked, to be fair. And no one wants to wait and go through the process. Are you saying that potentially, is it Ten Hag? What's his name?
Ten Hag.
Would you say that he potentially could be the person that could bring you guys back to where you need to get to in terms of challenging for titles? But would you say it's going to happen in a year or two? That's the question I want to propose.
Nah, bro. Nah, no way. Not a year or two. I think maybe after a year, if we get back into top 4, I'm happy. I'm actually happy. Like I've already said, yo, that next season is going to be comedy gold because people will turn, pundits will turn. We're all footballing people, man. Football fans are ignorant. Football fans are very ignorant, especially when it's a style of play that's foreign. It's none of this like play with the badge on your sleeve and all of that.
Knee slides.
This is a man that like specializes in like geometry and football, and it's gonna be difficult. But now, bro, like I think with Man United, I think under Ten Hag, like of course recruitment is a massive factor. It's a massive factor, and you touched on about like a lot of United fans like maybe feel disheartened, like, oh, like we don't deserve this and this and that. Bro, Man United fans, the way they speak, they feel very entitled. They feel like, yo, like just because man's won in the past and I've dominated in the past, it means now it's a given. That's not how football works, man. Like, as in, I saw when Man City got taken over. They didn't win from day one. It took 2, 3, 4 years. And prime example is going to be Newcastle. Everybody's looking at Newcastle now thinking, like, they spent 100 million, they're surviving relegation. Look at the signings that they're making. Give them 2, 3 years, they'll crawl into the whole like top 4 debate. Then maybe after a few more years, you never know. You might be talking about them winning the league, because I'm hearing they're like Man City, but on steroids when it comes to money. It's a joke, but man, with Ten Hag, like, I just want patience. I just want patience, time. If it takes him 1, 2, 3 years to rewire these players, because like this is the guy that like specializes in like possession-based football. Ball retention is not one of Man United's strengths. Like, we've got man that hate the ball. So literally, it's gonna take a few years, bro, to rewire them. There's gonna be a lot of like trial and error signings. You might sign a player, he don't fit to the Prem, so you got to start all over again. But it's just a matter of patience. And Man United fans have shown ever since Fergie left, no patience, bro. Like, these man won. They won. You know what's funny? It's like they won the Conte Tuchel effect, where you come in and you win within the first 12 months. But then when you tell them, so you man are favoring for the short-term managers, they're like, nah, we want long-term projects. They don't have the patience for long-term projects. So time will tell.
Exactly. Yeah, no, that's well said, to be fair. Let me read out some of the comments. Rash saying, I'd take David. So that's the little striker.
Yeah.
Seems all right. He seems decent, to be fair.
Young.
Big up the Paxer in the building. Big up the Paxer. Demo saying 2 games against us, his finishing was cold. I'm guessing he must be talking about Nunes. Big up Bibu in the building. Hope you're good, bro. Saying Nunes is young though, so you can still mold him into the player that we need. That's true. He is very young. I think he's 22. Ivan Tony is the man from Demo. Tony is a shout for real from Rash. Doesn't Tony have attitude issues? Those videos we've been talking about Brentford isn't going to sit well with Arteta.
It's true.
I mean, that's
an attitude issue.
Yeah, if only Nkunku came in. See, that's another shout. I don't even know if he's really a number 9 like that. He seems more of a link player. I know he's back bare goals this season. And there's a couple questions for Hodge and assist. First from the Paxar. The Paxar asking, Hodge, do you rate Henry?
What, Thierry Henry?
So he's talking about Thierry Henry. Yeah. If you know the Paxar,
It's an ulterior motive to
my
this.
Premier League goal.
There it is.
Jeez,
That's my Premier League goal, man. I don't do this football tribalism, man. That's why a lot of people don't like me. That's what it is, man. Yo, Henry is my Premier League goal. Eden Hazard is one of my Premier League goals. So
come on, man. Hey,
John loves that.
To my gospel there. Come on, man.
John loves that.
Man. Come on, man. Hazard, my guy, you know. They got Mud in the building saying Ten Hag built 2 special Ajax teams with a negative net spend of 230 mil. He knows how to rebuild. He will do well if he has the authority, which I think he will. He's indicated he will, but it's another thing when you're actually in the job. It's going to be a different question. Question for Hodge. Do you think he will get the time he needs, or will the fans apply pressure for instant results? I think Hodge pretty much just touched on it, that it comes from that a bit of that entitlement. So we'll see. Obviously, we've seen what man like Gary Neville and that do, what they say in the media. Gary Neville was very quiet for 3 years when Solskjaer was there, never blaming any of the signings. And then as soon as Solskjaer left, now he wants to talk about the squad, which means he thought that all along, but just never said it to back his boy. And as I said, it's funny because when Ole left, he did an interview straight after he left, basically saying, I've left behind a title-winning squad. And he looked so smug, like he actually believed it. And now about 10 or 15 of them, man, are going to be booed out in the summer. So that's how the game goes, isn't it?
We had the same issue. I think United fans and Arsenal fans, I hate to say it, we're very similar. We try to demand results, and we've been saying it for years. We're as soon as the manager comes in, get him out, Arteta out, all these people out. Like, we don't give people chances, bruv. We're too impatient. That's why I was like, bruv, we're not going to win titles for the next couple of years. I'm going to say we're going to start challenging 2020. What's next year? 2024 season.
I say 2024 season. Arsenal will challenge for what? The league.
The league, 100%. I'm with that. With everything, the way we're building. I'm with that because I said we need to get into top 5, top 6 first. Get into Europe, back into Europe, get some players, try people. You know, like Ten Hag's gonna have the same issue. He's gonna bring in a Willian type player, someone who's been proven, and they're gonna flop. That's the part of things. You've got the recruitment's all part of it. You've got to learn from your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep doing that, and then what should we get to 2024? Different situation. I know John wants to clip this again.
No. Obviously, we'll touch on that. I've just seen a comment from the Paxer saying, everyone in this chat, please sign my petition to remove the greatest Prem player accolade that was created out of thin hair. Who's the best Serie A player ever? I think this is obviously because Henry always
he doesn't like his answer.
Yeah, he didn't like Hodge's answer. He was expecting you to say CR7 Hodge. So
bro, that's a lot of Man United fans. I'll say CR7 is the GOAT winger, but yo, man, when it comes to Henry, man, like I always say it, and there's no shame in it. Like when I was a kid and I was growing up,
I knew that was your answer. Yeah, I've seen you say it before. Yeah,
like I've always said it. Like when I was a kid and I was growing up, and I watched Henry, yo, like at the time I just watched the ball for the sake of it, and I was so close. I was so close to becoming an Arsenal fan because I was like, yo, like man was just a maverick. He just won games by himself, and like I always followed Henry when he went to Barca, even in the MLS. Like, nah, man, like, but Prem goal, and I don't even think it's a debate. To be fair,
yeah, I do think most people say it is Henry. To be fair, I do think he gets about 70% of the vote. So yeah, big up Ola in the building saying 2024 we won't challenge for a league if our managers Arteta.
Just to say this, if City get Haaland, no one's challenging for that league. In my opinion.
That's I mean, yeah, that's a fair point. It obviously depends what they do, because obviously they're looking at midfielders too. So it depends who they get, because obviously De Bruyne's 30, I think.
Yeah, he's 30. 31 maybe.
Interested to see how he develops in the next couple of years. But obviously City have Foden, so he's mad young Haaland. So yeah, man, let's see. But yeah, I think next season if City get Haaland like it seems like it, then boy, next season could be long for the rest of the Prem. I'm not going to deny that still. But yeah, man, it's 9 people still in the building. Smash the likes. Let's get into a bit of combined 11. Now, Hudge, we've had this discussion. I'm saying we should do it off if everyone was fit. Because if we're doing it off who's available, then that might take a bit of the fun out. What are you saying?
Depends how many men are out. Like Man United got bare injuries, but to be fair, bro, there's only one player that's injured that gets into the team, and that's Pogba. So, you know what it is? You know, if we can all agree that Pogba, if fit, walks into the team, then I'm fine. We can do it based off now. Yeah,
I think Pogba can walk into the team. I'm with Pogba.
I'm happy with that.
You would, yeah.
Cool. We're sweet. We're sweet.
Say no more. So what? We're going off availability, but we're throwing Pogba in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Should we just do it who it would be if everyone was fit then?
Yeah, because Arsenal have a few key man out as well. Yeah. So let's just run through it. All right, Jeff. All right, no, actually, Jalil first. Give me your goalkeeper. This will be interesting.
Oh man, the funny thing is, I rate De Gea as well. I rate him a lot, but can we? Because we're gonna go off who's the best. So it's obviously De Gea, but are we good? Can I remix it in terms of who's been better this season?
You can, but I think it still might be De Gea, you know.
Yeah, give your what's your answer?
It's a bit biased though, because I've liked everything with his style, but I've only seen him for like 8 months. So it was gonna be Ramsdale, but we're gonna go off based on who's the best, and it's gonna be De Gea, isn't it? So I ain't gonna if you're gonna do that, I mean
okay. Me, Ramsdale's had a good season. Like it's been a good entry to Arsenal. I still think De Gea has been good this season. It's just kind of gone under the radar because Man United haven't been so good. So I think even in both regards, for me, De Gea is better. But I'm not mad at if you put Ramsdale. I'm not angry.
Okay. Hodge, what are you saying?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Ramsdale's pony in my eyes. Like
every United fan says the same thing.
Nah, do you know what it is? You know when you guys signed him, I'll be real, bro. When you man signed Ramsdale, I was having a field day. I was like, yo, like I've watched him. He is crap. And then first few games, I'll be real. His distribution is a joke. Like I never saw
crazy.
That. All the other clubs he was at, and like
fair
play to him. Like he fits your philosophy to a T. But I said it at the time, and like when it happened against Chelsea, I was just like, fam, I knew it. Bro, the saves, they're a bit too dramatic for my likings. And sometimes you're gonna get found out. And it's like you said, bro, like fair play to him. Like he's done well. Like he's done really well. Like he's coming to a new team. He's hit the ground running. Like I was even hearing like Ramsdale for captain a few months ago. But that David De Gea has been mint, man. David De Gea has just been brushed under the carpet because like even though I'm an advocate of like modern day keepers, because like people are against his distribution and all of that stuff, people are just discrediting him. But fam, without David De Gea this year, Man United be in the bottom half. So I'm going for David De Gea.
Yeah, you know what it is with Ramsdale, and like Jeff and Jalil will testify to this. There was a game earlier this season when Arsenal won 2-0 away to Leicester, right? And Ramsdale made this, what was called a mad save from a free kick that hit the bar. And I was fuming because I said, that should never even been that close to going in. It's only because this guy wanted to save it with one hand. And my point was that saving style is not sustainable. You can't keep trying to save everything one-handed flying saves. It ain't sustainable. And now, slowly but surely, we've seen it with the mad goal he let in against Jota. The Southampton goal was questionable. Now he's doing slow-mo against Chelsea. I don't know, man. Like
deflection, man. Deflection.
Nah, man.
He had a long time to recover.
Nah, man.
That's not saying.
Look, how we save
anyway,
goals,
it's De Gea anyway, man.
Yeah, De Gea, but Ramsdale, big up Ramsdale, man, because he's doing his thing. He's entertaining to watch for me. His distribution is good.
Entertaining to watch.
Nah, we don't. Do you want entertaining?
We don't need
our goalie,
the goalkeeper, bro.
That's why you guys dislike him. I mean, that's why you dislike him. But I like him for his entertainment. He's giving back on the pitch.
Let's be clear though, because just because he's not making it, don't mean I don't like him. I like him. He's just got like he's got a lot to grow into. Like some of those theatrics have to be like ironed out. I'm sure Arteta then doesn't like it. Like that Werner shot. That took forever to go in. Like he could have got that. So those kind of things,
to be honest.
Yeah, over the past month, there's been like little things where it's just like, all right, you're still a work in progress. Like I guess some Arsenal, it's just a typical Arsenal fan thing. He's being overstated as a good goalie, and then you kind of need certain things to happen just to balance it back out again. He's still good.
He was getting best keeper of the league shouts from Arsenal fans.
For me, anyone who Arsenal rates, they're gonna get slaughtered anyway. So that's how it goes for me. I already know what time it is.
Fair enough. All right back, Jeff.
It's Tomiyasu. There's no one else.
Wait, not Wan-Bissaka, not what's that?
Hell nah. What? Wan-Bissaka?
No.
Yo, Haj, you want to back up Wan-Bissaka?
Bro, I can't wait for the day Wan-Bissaka leaves. Wan-Bissaka's not a footballer.
Yeah.
Brother can't kick ball, man. No touch, no pass. Can't even defend. He can just about slide tackle and yeah, man. It's just poor recruitment. Wan-Bissaka 50 million.
Yeah, that's mad, bro. That's mad. So yeah, that's an L. That's an L if there ever was one. Still.
Yeah, you might not make anything back from that one.
No, we won't. Maybe 15, 20 because of the whole English tax. That's why I'm saying United need to capitalize and sell him now because apparently he's trying to switch. I think is it
countries? Oh, is he trying to go Congo?
Yeah, he's trying to represent Congo. So I was like, he switches over, even the English tax is gone.
Yeah, so no brainer will drop.
It's actually a no-brainer for him to switch.
Games and them, man. So,
imagine Wan-Bissaka training with Trent and Rams and Reece James on the crossing drills at England, man. I might be thinking,
goodness,
that's peak, man. Well, anyway, 15 people in the building. Smash the likes, subscribe to RBT. All right, Haj, right centre back. Who you got, bro?
Can't lie, I'm going for Varane. Varane's cold, man. Like, you know what it is? A lot of people say injury prone, this and that. I'll be real. You
Which
guys
he is.
Back on planet Earth next to Harry Maguire and they'll look shit. But he's held it down, man. And I can't lie, for left centre back, like, of course, you man will have your say. But, like, I would always say the two that I would go for is Varane and Gabriel. I rate Gabriel higher than Ben White.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, Varane's always going to be up there, man. Everyone knows how I speak about those ex-Real Madrid players and that front, the France team when he played in there, and he's very vital to that stuff. And I'm not going to knock him just because of his season at United, because I believe he's had some good games. But I'm not going to lie to you, playing next to Maguire, bro, I'll do better playing next to Varane. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I see it.
I hear that. And Jeff, what are you saying? You want to make a case for Maguire?
No, I don't. I don't want to make any case for Maguire.
Hey, no, shout him out though. You see, Bailly's now on Instagram begging to play. It's peak, man.
Don't blame him, man.
I don't blame him either, bro. Shit is peak. So we're going Varane and Gabriel, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you might still think that Varane's world class, though.
Yeah,
you can't just lose that. He still is. Like, if we were mentioning it last year, that despite the mistake against who was it, City or whoever, he's still world class.
City, yeah.
Like, he still is. Like, I will say this though, he's world class, but a lot of the reason for his success at Real Madrid was because of Ramos too. Ramos's leadership. So he needs someone of that kind of stature at Man United too, just to help the process back there. Because Maguire ain't gonna be it.
Yo, does Gabriel not exist? Is he one of them players?
Bro, sometimes it's like the first name is awful something.
Yeah. All right, I'll find the name anyway. I know it's Gabriel. All right, left back. Do you know what we're saying?
Tierney. I'm not taking Tierney.
Yeah, facts. I don't think there's much to say on that one, to be fair. Being one of Tierney's biggest critics the last couple of seasons, I'm quite happy with the way Mikel's kind of put him into that place where if he goes forward, it brings him to a full three at the back with Tomiyasu dropping, or he drops back as well. So I'm kind of liking how Tierney can adapt. So I'm going to go with Tierney, yeah.
Say no more. It looks like Gabriel actually doesn't exist. So, yeah, I'm going to have to try and find a random man. Tierney left back. All right, say no more. We said Pogba's going in, yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, where we putting him, though, in this formation, though?
Are we going for balance?
Yeah, let's try to go for balance. Ideally, yeah.
I'll put three in the middle. Make it three then. Three in the middle.
Make it three, yeah?
CMs, yeah.
Say no more. So
or you can put two CMs and then put an attacking midfielder because leave it at that. I guess I don't know. That works.
Maybe leave it like that.
Yeah. That'll be fine.
I think we can make this work. All right, so Pogba goes on the left side of the three. Who we got as the middle? So like the main man holding that midfield down. What are we saying?
Partey.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah. It's a smooth.
Now with the next one.
Yes, the next one.
We would normally go, I reckon, Bruno, but I just don't rate the guy.
Who's we?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Oh, none of you rate Bruno.
Fuck.
Well, I don't rate, man. I can't wait for the day he leaves.
Damn.
Yeah.
I actually like Bruno.
Well, he's all used. Half price. Free agent, you know.
That's half price.
Treating it like FM. Just trying to
bro, he's all used.
Oh, man. All right, well, yeah, I guess I'll be outvoted for Bruno if I voted him, so.
But with
wait, Jalil, who you going
that's
for?
why I asked, like, is it about balance? Because, like, United have shown you can't play Pogba and Bruno in the same team. You can't. Like,
nah, you can't.
That's why, like, I think for balance, I go Fred.
Jesus.
Because you've got the sitter. Now, hear me out. You've got the sitter in Partey. You've got the offensive one in Pogba. The third one, more time, tends to be more the box to box. And let's be real. Odegaard ain't no box to box. ESR ain't no box to box. I doubt you're going to play Xhaka as a box to box. It's only Fred. Like, that's a three that would cook. Partey, Pogba, and Fred.
I mean, Fred's been decent now for a bit of time, and I think Ralph's actually brought out his best attributes because he was never a proper DM. So United fucked up there. I feel like Odegaard, I would like him in there because obviously his ball retention and choice of passing, but as you said,
Read that some
it's a
comments.
balance. Yeah, let me read out some comments. Yeah. I think people are
Must
getting
be
mad.
some funny ones in there.
I think Hodge said Fred and just decided to piss everyone off still. Big up Ted D in the building saying LOL Wan-Bissaka ain't that bad. Nah,
Ain't that
bro, I
good
know you're
either.
trolling there. Pogba doesn't get into the team in all honesty. Mud saying, when was the last time Pogba had good performances over a decent period of time? Bruno has a rotten, ringy, crybaby attitude, and that's not even his biggest problem. Odegaard has to be there. Fred and Pogba over Xhaka. I'm tired.
Xhaka.
You ain't gonna see me fight for Xhaka, so
Nah,
it's gonna have to be
I'm
someone
good, bro.
else still. Fred shouldn't make United's team. Wow, okay. Big up number 11 saying, obviously Odegaard, what's going on here? Hey, bro, we ain't decided yet. I'm trying to fight for him, but obviously we're trying to go for balance.
Can't lie.
Logic saying Odegaard is box to box, you clown. Hey, keep it respectful, man. Them keep it
What's going
respectful.
on?
I don't know if he's a box to box, I can't lie, but yeah, that's keep it respectful.
No clowns here, but let's keep it respectful.
No clowns here still. Xhaka over Fred. Again, that's a hard one.
That's a crazy battle.
If this is best 11 midfield, it's Pogba, Partey, and Odegaard. Ed saying, big up Ed saying Odegaard, the guy that has 2 good games, and Arsenal fans started saying he's better than Ozil.
No one said that. No one said that.
I don't know who you speak to.
Okay, no, all right. Logic has clarified. He said that respectfully, Odegaard covers the whole field. No worries, bro. You clarified it. It's all love, my bro. It's all love. It's football gets heated. I know it does. So,
I think,
so what we saying, man? What we saying?
The majority's gonna vote Odegaard, and I'm gonna have to back that as well, man. Over Fred, I'm afraid.
No, but do you know what it is? It's like I remember, like I was discussing this the other day. When I say Fred, I'm not saying Fred is a better player than Odegaard. Like Odegaard is a player that I rate very highly.
We know what
I've
you
come
mean.
out and told the world, if Arsenal are ever trying to do a little cheeky trade, Bruno for Odegaard, I'm all for it. Yeah. But that's why I said in terms of balance, like you're gonna need that energetic, tenacious ball winner. Odegaard isn't a ball winner like Fred. And like I said, I don't look at Odegaard as a box to box. In my eyes, if you're gonna put Odegaard into this team, it's either him or Paul Pogba for that like defensive midfield.
That's what I was just gonna ask then. So you don't think that Pogba and Odegaard can play together for the balance of the team?
They can, but it's like bro, like at the end of the day, like it all depends on how you want your midfield 3 to function. And like the way I look at it is I like a sitter, I like an offensive one, and then I just like the box to box. So that's how I'm looking at it. But if you might wanted to do like Partey, Fred, Odegaard, then that's also balanced. But that's when I'm like, what? You trying to tell me Pogba don't get into the team? So that's what it is.
Obviously, if it comes down to a choice between Pogba and Odegaard, I think you still have to go for Pogba, regardless of how inconsistent his form has been, whether that's his fault, the club's fault, whoever's fault. Pogba's still Pogba. So, but then it's a question of Fred or Xhaka. I mean,
is there a 2 center midfielder, 1 attacking midfielder, like Jalil said in the 3, rather than 3 center mids?
We can do that. I guess the only question I think that Hard is probably thinking is that we've seen Pogba as part of a midfield 2 at United. It's kind of he can get caught out.
We've seen that at France, though. We've seen that at France and Juve, and he's done the business. Even Juve, he played on the left, I know, but we've seen that at France, him and Kante, they won the World Cup, so that says a lot about it.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you, bro. I just think United's shit, bro. That's why he doesn't like Pogba should be doing a madness, but I just think they don't like to use him. You had Oli like trying to use him in different systems and shit. It don't make sense to me, bro. And Pogba for me has always been world class. I've always said this.
So you want to go for something like this?
That's what it is. They've treated man like a utility player. Like there was something that came out today and it said like, because I think Paul is gone in the summer. Like he's been injured now for the whole season. Like Randy came out and said man ain't gonna play. And everybody's like, yo, like that might have been his farewell game against Liverpool, that little 5-6 minute cameo. But bro, when you look at man's whole time, 5-6 years at Man United, I think people were saying there's only like about 40 plus games, I think 42 games where he's actually played in his favoured position. Besides that, man's been shoehorned into the double pivot because of this like bullshit Brexit mentality of like, oh, he's big, he's 6 foot, he's physical, he can do all of that defensive work. And nah, man, we've wasted him. We've wasted him.
I agree.
Yeah. And you know what it is? I think his Man United career, to be honest, can be summed up in the last 2 months. In the last 2 months, he's played as a 6, he's played as a 10, he's played as a striker, and he's played as a left winger, all in the last 2 months. That's stupid. That doesn't even make sense. He's played 4 positions in 2 months. So I don't know what type of consistency you can get with that, but I hear it. He hasn't always performed. There are some. I feel like Pogba has some faults that people sometimes don't highlight. I feel like his awareness sometimes in midfield is not the best, or when people are pressing him, and he likes to use his strength too much because he likes to manipulate the ball, and he can get caught out. So that's part of a game that he hasn't developed as much as he should have. However, yeah, like Hodge said, people just look at him and see a big black guy essentially and say he can dominate the midfield with his power when his main strength is his technical ability. But yeah, people still don't know that to this day.
I don't think it's Pogba's fault, bro. You know.
No.
Yeah. You got to take some accountability a bit still.
It's been 6 years. It has to have some accountability in it. Like, it's not just United's fault. I think he has to take some of the blame too.
Yeah.
No, but he's been well though. That's the thing. Like fair enough. Like fair enough. You guys are Arsenal fans, and I always say it. Like any non-United fan that comes out and tries to push out the whole like he's been inconsistent, this and that, bro. Like I'll keep it a buck. Like when I sit down and watch Man United, he's one of the best players out there. And even if you were to look at the records, like when Pogba don't play, we're shit. It's season after season, and from day one, he's just been. You know what it is? Like the best way to summarize it is United signed one of the most exciting, one of the most promising attacking midfielders in world football, and they just didn't know how to use him. And season after season, manager after manager came in and tried to use him in different ways. And like John even mentioned it, like, bro, you look at man's past 2 months. Fam, Donny was playing up front against Manchester City. Paul Pogba up front. Where does that work? Like it's just it's a shambles, but he's an easy scapegoat, man. He's a very easy scapegoat. And like I said earlier, man, football fans are very ignorant. Like they'll believe what the media say about him, what maybe other content creators say about him. But I wish him all the best. I swear down. Like I would love nothing more than for him to leave and just silence his critics.
That's why I say. That's why I said about him. And what year was it when he won the World Cup? Was he at United that time?
2018. 2018.
That's what I'm saying. So if he can go ahead and get one of the best performances, he showed that he's a proven leader. We saw the videos behind the scenes and stuff. That's why when you see stuff like that and him enjoying football, and you see him at United and him getting cost out by Mourinho, seeing Mourinho talk to him in the backstages as well. You see him not playing in his preferred positions, and you see all these pundits slewing him. Like, come on, man. You know it's not his fault. We can see the bigger picture here.
Yeah, and I think, like, obviously, just to, like, finish up on Pogba, like, obviously, we all watch a lot of United, even though we're, like, Arsenal fans as well. And he is usually one of United's better players. He has been inconsistent at times, even though I do love him as a player. But one thing I will say about him, everyone knows about the media agenda. This is a guy who won World Cup, took a short summer's break just to come back and help United for the first game of the season. This is a guy who was injured, had a bad ankle. They forced him. They asked him to play against Rochdale in the Carling Cup, which made him break his ankle. And then he couldn't take a penalty in the shootout because his ankle was so bad. And people were saying he was scared to take a penalty against Rochdale in the Carling Cup third round. The guy who just won the World Cup 3 months before. I mean, these are the kind of stuff he's been accused with. He was cast for having blue hair because he was playing against Man City. I mean, you can't make it up, some of the stuff this guy's been thrown at him. So, like, we all know what it is with Pogba. So
yeah, we already know what time it is. You can't talk about man's life now and say that's the reason why he's playing shit. That's all BS, man. Fuck, you know what the pundits are about, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember them, man, like, were cussing off Pogba the year 2018-19 when he got like 12 penalties. Made the team of the year, and then as soon as Bruno got it, everyone wants to say, yeah, penalties is part of the game. Why can't he score them? Come on, man. Anyway, bro. Anyway, let me not even get too much. Logic saying Fred is class 2, Odegaard is just better and also a midfielder. 11 saying for balance swap Pogba for Fred. So this is a very, like, This is probably going to be the hardest debate, to be fair.
No, man. No.
Swap Pogba for Saka.
Jesus.
Yeah, Ten Hag, I've seen you say that a couple times, bro. I'm gonna ignore that because you're my guy. I'm gonna ignore that. Once saying Partey and Pogba sitting, then you need Smith or Odegaard more advanced. Odegaard moves like a box to box, but Xhaka is better than Fred if you're gonna take out Pogba. Pogba shouldn't be in. He's not done anything for years. Again, years. That's the hyperbole, I think. Pogba is winning the Champions League wherever his next move is. Maybe depends where he goes. If he goes PSG, I don't know about that. Why do people still speak so highly of Pogba? He's been pants for years. I like Pogba has been for years. Pogba is just as good as De Bruyne. United are just built terribly. I think this is where you see just how much in contrast with Pogba. We've got terrible on one end and De Bruyne level on the other end. This is
polarizing, isn't it?
There's no middle ground with this brother. Big up 11 saying, so with all that said, John, swap Pogba for Fred or Xhaka. Hey, bro, I don't know, you know.
That feels blasphemous, bro. Like that's blasphemous.
Mad.
Fred or Xhaka.
Yeah, Pogba has been poorly managed. Could have been a footballing legend. Still time left. Pogba got Europa League to show for his time at United. Y'all got nothing since. Odegaard has created more chances than any other player this season. I saw the stats. Yeah, I saw that. The media, it's been sick. Bro, trust me, man. If you don't feel like the media has some agenda against Pogba, then bro, I can't lie. Then the media have slightly swindled you still. I hear he's been inconsistent, but trust me, the media played a part in his narrative. Dude doesn't want to be in England. It's been the same stuff for years. Finally free in the summer. Don't know if he doesn't want to be in England. Real Madrid don't want him.
There's a full-blown convo going on here, isn't it?
Pogba's not De Bruyne level.
They got in the comments. I can't lie, bro.
I think this is the best. Pogba got doubters and fans no in between. That's it. I think, you couldn't have... United should never have backed Pogba over Mourinho, create a culture of player power there. To be fair, it wasn't just Pogba why Mourinho left. Mourinho, as you can see... Mourinho...
There's a few of them, innit?
Yeah, there was a few man with Mourinho still, like... So,
but they don't mention them, innit? They'll just mention
exactly,
Pogba.
Exactly, because he's the high-profile player. He's the big player. This is the thing, but I hear it. Don't get me wrong, I hear it, but yeah, man. All right, so let's finish this, man. What we saying?
I think those two should stay, but it's just a matter of like the attacking mid now, isn't it? To me,
Odegaard, man. I think we established that.
If it's a double pivot, then
Odegaard. Yeah.
I like ESR though, but I feel like he's better off the left.
Same.
Yeah, so I couldn't find Gabriel, so I'm just going to leave him blank still. Unless we just want to point Maguire. All right.
Chill.
All right. Right wing, what are we saying?
There's only one man.
Saka.
Yeah, it's only one. Yeah, it's only Saka.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, feel free, bro.
Try not to get us cancelled. But if Greenwood didn't go pen, would he be in an argument for today? I'm just asking a question. I'm asking a question to everyone.
Not off the right wing, I don't think. Nah.
Okay. I thought that's his position, no?
Bro, he's not. You know what it is? Greenwood is like, it's like the fairy tale. Like, bro, you see United fans, I've always said it, they love a fairy tale. They love the academy player that comes out, bags a few goals, does the knee slide, and they fall in love with him. The same happened with Marcus Rashford, and now they're clocking his pants. Bro, Mason Greenwood this season was a one-trick pony, and he was a one-trick pony last year. Pick up the ball, cutting on your left. The thing that made it unstoppable was the fact that he always bagged. But this year, man weren't really bagging. And bro, for a guy that's been playing first-team football now for about 2-3 years, his game was very limited. Now, of course, coaching plays a massive part. Like, man had Oli. But, he wouldn't get in over Saka. Hell no. He's not as diverse as Saka in the final third.
Fair.
I agree.
Yeah, Saka's more versatile. And just a better all-around footballer. All right, left wing.
Yeah, this is going to be another debate.
Could be.
Rashford.
I'm going for Jaden. Oh, Sancho, of course.
I would pick Sancho too. Don't get me wrong, I like Smith Rowe, but I think Sancho is. I don't think it's a comparison on who's a better footballer. I'll say it like that.
Yeah. To be fair, I would have had Sancho on the left too. I can't lie.
So I think we're all in agreement.
I don't think this is gonna be a debate. I know Ten Hag might call me in a sec. He told me before the show if he sees Sancho in the team, he's gonna flip out in it. So yeah, well, I think like hard. Like, what do you make of Sancho, man? Because obviously he's getting trolled a lot. Like, is he another? I'm guessing he's another victim of just an awful team with no system in it.
Yeah, bro. He's Sancho at Arsenal, the way you man play would cook. Sancho at Man City, everybody would be raving about him the way they rave about other man. But I'd say he's probably very fortunate now that like a possession-based manager is coming in. But he's, as much as I hate to say it, if he doesn't hit the ground running next year, he's just gonna be the next scapegoat once Paul Pogba goes, because he fits the profile, man. Like today, I think he was at a party at Jesse Lingard's yard, and he had like some alcohol in his hand. He had a Magnum, and the whole of Twitter's cooking, man. And I'm thinking, fam, he's a footballer at the end of the day. He's got a life outside, like
for a Magnum.
Yeah, so that's what I'm worried about. I really am worried about it.
They would have done that if Luke Shaw had a pint of Stella in his hands. I don't know if they would have done the same reaction. But
well, there's clips of
been caught in Burger King how many times
and shit, and they don't say anything about it. Like, do you know what I mean? It don't make sense.
What's worse, one Magnum or several double whoppers?
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
What's that, Luke Shaw? Yeah.
Sancho will do well as soon as he's got a willing fullback who's willing to go beyond him, like he had Hakimi at Dortmund. You'll see a different Sancho.
Bro, the thing is, people don't get like people thought that Sancho was quick, which shows that they didn't watch him. Sancho's not quick. Sancho's all about give me the ball. I'm gonna slow the play down. I'm gonna just come link the play. So, like, obviously the Bundesliga high line, obviously that played a part in the inflated stats. Cool, but that doesn't take away from his technical ability. So, yeah, possession-based system. We'll see what he's saying in it. We'll see what he's saying. But again, let me read out some comments because he's made it in. 9 people still in the building, so big up everyone. Smash the likes if you're new to RBT. Subscribe, and obviously we got Harge's Twitch link at the top. So go check that out and go follow Harge on the Twitch still. Rash saying Burger King Shaw. That's a good nickname, to be fair. That's a good nickname still. Mud saying performances should count. Otherwise, what's the point of this? You're going off names. Then ESR has performed to a high level, so how can you not pick him? See, this is the thing about ESR. He's actually played most of the season off the bench, and then he'll come on and score a goal, and people will feel like he's played well. When he started, he's actually been pretty average, if not worse, when he's actually started. So again, he's one where the stats.
Because it's 11. It's like 11 Premier League goals, but yeah, a lot of them are off the bench. If you're talking about impact,
I think like 8 of them are off the 8 or 7 are off the bench or something. Like, and like I said, when he starts, he doesn't.
Still, it's one of those players. A good young player just has a lot to grow into. Like Sancho is a much more established and better player. I don't think that's a debate, personally.
Yeah, I guess if we're going off this season, then yeah, you can make the case that Smith Rowe's been better. But if you're just doing a combined 11 of who you'd pick, you can't just use the last 6-7 months as the benchmark, I would say. But again, I see where other perspectives come in from as well. So I hear it. I hear it still. Sancho is a playmaker, not a winger. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to sum him up. Martinelli over Sancho, you have to go based on the season performances. Yeah, that's a fair case. Even though, again, with Martinelli, he didn't really start banging until what? End of December. And then what? He had a hot spell for a month, kind of died out, and then kind of came back in recently. So,
I'm not.
But again, I'm not mad at people for saying that. I think we've just gone for Sancho now, but I can understand why we'll get cooked. Because, like Harge said, Sancho's the next man. Big up Thomas, hope you're good, my brother. Saying big fan from me, Ethiopia, my bros. Big up, bro. Much love, man. Much love. Say no more. All right, number 9. What we saying?
CR7.
Nketiah?
Only one right answer.
Only one right answer. Nketiah?
Yeah, I know. What, we're not gonna go with the goal. We're not gonna go with the goal. Nketiah. Those 2 goals took quite well, you know.
What about he took them nicely, man, against the good keeper as well. A very good keeper.
No, we
Man,
can't go. Yeah,
CR7, man. CR7.
Yeah, CR7 still. By the way, Hodge, for you, who is the GOAT? Just random question.
No, for me the goal is Messi.
There it is.
Say no more.
For me the goal is Messi.
Say
Like
no more.
Messi's the footballing goal, but like my Man United goal is CR7. But people find that hard to comprehend, innit? So
Yeah.
be quiet on that one.
What's your thoughts on Paul Scholes?
Paul Scholes, like as in terms of ranking.
Yeah.
Don't do this. Don't do this, bro.
I need to know. I just need to know.
You know what it is? As wild as it sounds, so I'm guessing like you're talking about like the 3: Lampard, Scholes, Gerrard.
Yeah,
Bro,
I was gonna ask you about
Lampard
different stuff, but yeah, go on.
I got Lampard third, and as wild as it sounds, I'm always 50-50, but more times I got Scholes second and Gerrard number 1.
Yeah, same. I've got Gerrard over Scholes as well.
I've got Scholes, Gerrard, then Lampard. Scholes is like my favorite of all time. Scholes almost made me support United. That's how bad it was. I grew up watching Scholes, academy, everything, football, anything, and he almost made me start watching playing supporting United.
No, I was gonna ask Hodge, how would you rank Scholes, Xavi, Iniesta, and Modric?
Scholes, Xavi, Iniesta, Modric.
And Modric is there now, yeah? How did he make it?
Nah, hey.
That's a tough one, you know.
I know I threw you on the spot there, bro. My bad, man.
Oh man, I'd probably go. Yeah, no lie. Like I watch a lot of Barca, man. Like Barca's like my second team. I watch a lot of Barca. I'll probably go.
Yeah, I see you doing them streams. Yeah.
Xavi's mint, man. Xavi is. Xavi is cold, man. Like he's number 1. But I'm not gonna say by a stretch. I'm not gonna say by a stretch, man.
Over any.
Yes, man.
For me too, he is.
For me too, bro. Yeah.
Bro, different. Like man made the game look easy, and he was influencing it. Like he was just like pulling the strings, like a puppet master. But Xavi, Scholes. This is where the tough one is because like recency bias will kick in with Modric, yeah. But what he's done in the game is ridiculous. But I can't lie, like as much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna have to go Xavi, Scholes, Iniesta, Modric.
Bro, you got Scholes over Iniesta as well, so you got Iniesta third.
Nah, bro, I love Scholes, but that's what I'm saying. Like with Gerrard, it was like I watched Gerrard and I'm just like, it's so close. But like that's why I always say I get mandem that put Scholes ahead of Gerrard and mandem that put Gerrard ahead of Scholes because like.
Wait, so does that mean you think Gerrard's better than Iniesta? Naturally would, right?
Do I think it's Gerrard? Yeah, no, then switch it up. Switch it up. Keep how
you want, bro.
Nah, because Iniesta's number 1 for me, so I even think Modric is better than Xavi, but that's my personal opinion. I can't lie.
Nah.
Modric better than Xavi.
Yeah, I've said this for a minute. This ain't a recency thing. I've said it for at least a year or something. But me personally, Modric is too cold, but because Modric can kind of dictate the game, not to Xavi's level, because the way Xavi could dictate is different. But Modric could dictate the game. He can run with the ball. Again, not Iniesta's level, but similar. But then defensive side of the game, he's much better than both Xavi and Iniesta. Because Modric is actually competent defensively. Like he's decent in the tackle, good position. So when you put all of that together, I think personally he's better than Xavi. Personally, not better than Iniesta, but that's just me.
You might be right in terms of that. The all-round kind of thing, but Xavi was like a 10 out of 10 in terms of controlling the game. Like we watch him.
I hear that.
We watch Barcelona have 200 passes in the first half. He will be responsible for 80.
Facts.
And you can't get near him.
Roles, isn't it? Different roles. Different roles. I do appreciate that. I can't lie.
We have to bring the show back, you know. We have to bring the show back.
Yeah, we'll bring the show back, man. The packs are saying Modric is goated. Rash saying Modric is up there. Modric is better than Xavi.
No.
Mud saying you need to watch more of Xavi, John. Nobody like him. You know what? I do need to watch more of him. I can't lie. I need to remind myself what he did, obviously, because Yeah, obviously everyone's waxing lyrical about what Thiago did the other day, and he was fantastic, but he was playing against virtually almost no competition, if we're being honest. But I do love Thiago. Ed's saying, take Messi out of the team, Xavi is average.
You said this every time.
He says this every time.
And you hate Henri. Like, just leave
Ed
us.
hates, Ed hates Henri. Let's not even get him started on Henri, man. But yeah, man. All right, listen, man. We got 12 people in the building. Everyone smash the likes. We should be well over 20 likes by now. Subscribe to RBT. Go check out Haj. We're about to round it up. So prediction time. Jalil, what are you saying, bro? Arsenal Man United prediction. And drop your predictions in the chat, people. Arsenal at home.
Yeah, drop your prediction. Sure. Yeah, as I said this before at the beginning of the show, man. Tomorrow's a must-win game. I heard that Ronaldo's back in training. It takes a strong man to come back from something like that. I would have taken a month off work. I can't even lie to you, because that shit hits deep. So big him up, yeah. Damn. I see him scoring just because of him. I'm gonna go 3-1 Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal from Jalil.
Yeah,
Jeff, what are you saying?
2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 Arsenal from Jeff. Haj?
I could see a 2-1. I don't know about 3-1. I don't think you guys got the firepower for 3-1. I really don't. But oh man, it's tough. You know what it is? There's a bonus. Maguire's not playing.
Yeah,
it's already been confirmed. So but away at the Emirates.
So wait, Maguire's not playing. Who you got in defence then?
It'll be Lindelof and Varane.
It'll be Lindelof and Varane.
Haj, before you give your prediction, just give us your 11 quickly for tomorrow. What you think is going to be shown tomorrow, quickly. So
my 11, or like what I think they'll put out.
What you think, not your 11, because your 11 will be different. What do you think?
I think he'll go De Gea in goal. De Gea in goal, Dalot, Varane, Lindelof, and Telles. And then I think the midfield 3 will be McTominay. McTominay will play. It will be McTominay, Matic, and Bruno. Oh wow, that stinks.
Oh my god.
And then you've got front 3 of CR7. I don't think Rashford will play. Yeah, I think it'll be CR7, Elanga on the right, Jadon on the left.
Sancho. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a good front 3. That's a good front 3, you know.
You think Elanga's good?
I like him.
Elanga average, I can't lie.
He's just going to get better. He's very young.
I think.
How young is he? Like
20? I think like 20, 21. Like he's disrespected because like he's not technically the best. But I've always said like some of the best of players weren't that technically gifted. And bro, man puts in a shift. Like against Norwich, we wouldn't have won that game without him. He was a pest. He won the free kick. He created the first goal. But yeah, sometimes in the final third he is limited. But that's all we have at the moment.
Yep. So all right, man. Give me your prediction, Haj.
Yeah,
you're tempted to say United win. I can't lie. You're tempted, isn't it?
I can't see us scoring. I'll be honest. I cannot see us scoring. Like the team's down tools, and I feel like you man are motivated. Like you guys know what your objective is. Win the game, and you're a step closer to the Champions League ball. But this Man United team, I feel like they gave up on Champions League ball months ago. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go shit game 1-0. Okay. 1-0 to you, man.
1-0 Arsenal. I'm gonna go for 2-1 as well. I don't think Arsenal will keep a clean sheet. I think Ronaldo will probably score. But I do think Arsenal will it'll be a harder game than people think. I think it'll be closer than people think. But I think Arsenal will just scrape it 2-1. If they don't, if Man United were to somehow win, then boy, I don't know, man. That title, like I said, that battle for Banner FC, I feel like United have been trying to win that from Arsenal. But if United win tomorrow, that title, that race is back on, man. Banter FC is.
If United get into Conference League, well, they can hold that.
Of course, yeah, if they get in Conference League. But I don't even think Ten Hag will care. He'll just play the reserves.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like I think most United fans are on the page now where it's like they don't even want Champions League ball because they're like We'll just be in it for the numbers. We'll get knocked out. And like, funny enough, Arsenal got cooked for it. 1 game a week, this and that. But fam, like I said it at the beginning of the season, anybody that doesn't know ball is going to see how much that shit benefits them. And new manager walking in, I'm all for United playing once a week. I swear down. But I don't think there's 6 other teams that can surpass us in it, because you need to get 7th to get European football. So I think we're Europa League, and I can't lie to you, man. I think Tottenham are going to take it ahead of you guys.
I said that.
Yeah, I think they will just scrape it, but it might actually go down to that North London derby game, which is what I think everybody wants. Which obviously that's when it'll get mad tense. But yeah, man. People, listen, it's been a great show. Big up TJ Mack in the building. Say Maguire missing. He's Arsenal's best player. Hey, we'll probably leave it on that though. 13 people still in the chat. Like I said, smash the like. If you're new to RBT, subscribe to the channel. Go check out Hodge's link to Twitch. It's right at the top. I'll just put it on the screen now quickly so everyone can see that. Do go check out Hodge on Twitch. Hodge, you got anything coming up like this evening, tomorrow before the game?
I think I'm going live tonight at like 11:30. It's like a late one. It's with one of my guys. But nah, man, like most importantly, like big up every single one of you guys for like having man on. Like I actually appreciate it. And it's, you know what it is? It's nice to hear different Arsenal man's insight. Car. Like I jumped on, I saw 3 man. I was like, oh, long day. But man, it was sweet, man. I appreciate it.
Love as always, bro. Love as always. And yeah, man. Big with running off from 11 saying, good show, lads. Didn't know about this. Nah, much appreciated, man. And the packs are saying, remember Henri's pants. If you don't believe me, watch his highlights versus Ajax or check his goals for Barca. No one celebrating.
This guy is a narrative creator.
Great show, boys. Big up Tony saying, what I'd like is Arteta to be gone. Boy, hey, football, man. It's all about opinions, man.
We ain't got time for that,
but yeah, man, we ain't got time for that. But yeah, anyway, big up people, big up everyone. Smash the likes. Go subscribe to RBT. Go check out Hodge. Have a good Friday evening. And yeah, we might do a thing after the game tomorrow. But anyway, until then, peace and love. We're out. Love.
Peace.